Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, today, Radical MP Auxetic version 2023. It's going to be hard to beat the last one. Stay tuned. All right, coffee sponsor from the Super Chat side today is at Monsoon Fu 5655. MONSOONFU 5655. Monsoon Fu. Okay. Monsoon writes, thanks for posting the review so quickly. Wish you could have brought in Coach Chris and Coach Rob for this review. Ugh. Sorry, bud. Yeah, all those guys are teaching pros. It's hard to get them off sometimes at the right time. But, you know, I try my best to grab one pro most of the time, sometimes two. It's tough, as you know, with the teaching schedules and the weather. So grabbing any pro at this time is, you know, is good. Thank you for the coffee. On the super thanks side, if you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. Thank you in advance. If you want to just hook up the channel, super thanks is the way, like Monsoon Fu. Link is below. All right. Thank you so much. All right, let me silence this so that you and I can have some quiet time with just me talking, though. All right, Radical MP, Auxetic edition in the house. When we reviewed this in the last iteration that's still going on right now, we actually loved it. It was a great update to the older version. They increased the weight by 0.2 grams, so it went from a 10.4 to a 10.6. We love that. Coach Chris, man, it's been a few months now, switched to that racket, and he is still playing with it today. So the new version with the Auxetic in it should provide a little more feel, maybe a little bit more control because it's going to bend a little bit. That RA should either stay the same at around that 65 or maybe drop a little bit. But I doubt it's going to drop a little bit, knowing how the people who like this racket, like Chris and like myself. So got Taylor Fritz still on the placard here. Oh, there's one. I just noticed something. They removed the little recycle thing. You know, so, you know, in the rackets before they put, like, we use recycled material, so they're wasting the material to tell you that they're using recycled material, which I never understood. Do you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, remember they used to do this? They used to do this and then write all this mumbo jumbo that says, you know, we're cool earth and... So what are we supposed to do with this fake leaf? Recycle it? What about this little plastic that holds it in? That ain't recyclable. Somebody finally used their brain. Thank you. Save the earth, peeps. Okay, and this looks like a recycled placard here. So that's earth friendly. Just saying. Yeah, so yeah, back to the racket. Yeah, it looks great. We got blue, orange, my favorite color, mixed with navy, dark navy, and yeah, I definitely like the look of it for sure. Let's go see how it feels. See you on the court. All right, guys, so we just got off the court, and Coach Chris is not putting that Radical MP down with the Auxetic 2023 version. Obviously, you like it. Tell them.
I like it. That's pretty much it. I mean, again, it's a good upgrade. I like what they did. The feel of it, I definitely feel it's a bit more responsive. That's, I guess, the kind of theme that they have going on for this New Year Radical line. Again, I really like the color design too as well, but this plays very similar to the old year's model, and it's not much of a big change. So it's good to see that the MP. I think for sure if I gave it a little bit more time, I think I would definitely upgrade to this.
All right, so you already have played with the old one for, I feel like 5-6 months already. You took it in Tunisia and you took it on tour. You've played with this for maybe a day or two now. Easy switch?
I think so. I agree. I think it's not big difference, as big of a noticeable difference. I just feel like, again, the common theme for all of them is just the feel of the racket a bit more. That's what they've gone this year, and I think they have gone in a good direction. It feels like now, because the racket, the MP is quite powerful itself, so once you get a bit more feel with it, I think it's great. It's just a great racket now.
There still is graphene inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just the Auxetic is just enhancing the flex and the feel and the dwell time. I mean, I feel like it has dwell time more, because when you strike it, it does bend a little bit, or at least that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then the ball releases. You could feel it kind of pivoting a little bit like this. So I've always been an MP fan. I've always had to add lead to the MP, unfortunately, in prior years and prior days. But I mean, I feel like I still do with this one. But you play with a standard, and it's great. I mean, it's great. They didn't screw it up. They didn't screw with it at all either. I feel like, except adding more feel. So great update. If you play with the old Graphene 360 Plus, yada yada yada, 10,000 names later, Auxetic now, get this one. Okay, it's that easy. Radical Auxetic 2023. If you're done with your old Radicals, buy the new one. Easy change. Easy change. Coach Chris is going to continue to use this one before he gets his. See how happy he is? I handed him, and he's like,
let's go.
Anyways.
Let's go.
All right. Tell them where they can find you, bud.
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
And that's it. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. You know, most people, they quit tennis because, you know, it's hard to find somebody to play with, right? I just feel so lucky to have my buddy Coach Rob, that we have so much in common. You know, we're both kind of follically impaired. And ain't that right, Coach Rob?
Us follically challenged friends have to hit together.
Yes. So I have Coach Rob. If you guys need a friend and you're follically impaired or are a bearded one and looking for your bearded mate, right? Check out Player Court. They have people that look like you, play like you, maybe act like you. Check out their site. It's playercourt.com. Your tennis buddy can teach you how to twirl.
Hopefully
You'll get it someday.
Hopefully better than that. We'll have to keep practicing here.